starting in this seated position, cross-legged, if that's okay for your hips and your knees. If you want to, you can sit on a cushion, just to make yourself a little bit more comfortable. And then we're going to start off by closing our eyes. And just think about those shoulders rolling back, nice long spine. A slight tuck of the chin, just lengthening out the neck. And then just start to bring awareness to the body. And noticing that breath. Gentle inhale through the nose. And a gentle exhale out through the nose. And then from here, just place your right hand on top of your stomach and then bring your left hand up onto your chest, so over your heart. So then as you breathe, you're just breathing into the hands. So take a big breath in, all the way down into the belly, all the way up into the chest. So pressing into those hands, and then exhale out through the nose, out through the chest and the belly. And again, inhale in through the nose, we fill the lungs up. And slow exhale out through the nose. Let's just do that one more time. Big breath in, down to the belly, the chest, the ribs. And then slow exhale out. From here, just gently opening the eyes. This time, inhale, lift the arms all the way up overhead, reaching. Exhale, we'll twist. Right hand goes behind, left hand can come on the outside of that right knee. Gently pressing with that hand, twisting through the core a little bit more. And then release, come back through center, lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, other way. Left hand goes behind you, right hand can come to the outside of that left knee, and then just pressing against that knee gently, twist through the core a little bit more. And then release. Inhale, lift the arms up. We'll go over towards the side. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches all the way up and over, just feeling that nice stretch through that left hand side. Big reach. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Big reach over. And then bring yourself all the way back up. This time bring your hands on top of your knees. We're going to move through our seated cat-cows. So I'll just turn so you can see my spine as we inhale, puffing the chest forwards, lifting the chin, roll the shoulders back. And as you exhale, you round the back, tuck the chin. Really feel the shoulder blades separating. And again, inhale, we come forwards, pulling against those knees, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, rounding the back, tuck the chin. Let's go one more time, inhale. And exhale. Bring yourself all the way back up through center. Just bring your hands into fists, give them a little circle one way, warming up those wrists, and then the other way. And then from here, we're going to bring the hands out in front, either rolling over the shins or take the legs around the side. We're going to come all the way into our downward facing dog. So hands shoulder distance apart, tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back. Just think about really pressing through those hands to take those hips even further back and up. Nice long spine. Inhaling here and exhale. Here we're going to inhale, rock all the way forwards to a high plank position, shoulders over the wrists, squeeze the core. Exhale, take the hips up and back, downward dog. And again, inhale, rock forwards, high plank. Exhale, take it back, downward dog. Inhaling, we come forwards. This time we take a chaturanga. You can drop the knees down for this first one if you want to. Keep that core nice and engaged as we lower down halfway. Elbows nice and tight in with the ribs. And then lower down onto the belly and tuck the toes. Inhale here, gently press through the hands, lift the chest. Make sure those elbows are pulling back, cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back down. And again, inhale, lifting. And exhale, back down. Slide your hands a little closer towards the ribs. We find upward facing dog. Press down through the tops of the feet, strong through those arms. The whole body is lifted off the mat. Roll the shoulders back, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the lower belly as you take the hips up and back. Flip back onto the feet, we find downward facing dog. Just start to walk out through the feet a little bit. You know, the nice stretch through the back of the legs, through the toes. From here, we're gonna inhale, lift the right leg up. As you exhale, stepping it through in between the hands, drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale here, lift the arms up overhead, find our low lunge. You can bring the palms together, reaching them up, feel the hips traveling forwards. As we then exhale, reach forwards with your hands, tuck the back toes, big step up to float the back leg up. Find a nice long spine, inhale. As you exhale, nose towards the knee, standing splits. Maybe reach that left leg a little higher up towards the sky. And then bring that left foot down. We inhale, find a halfway lift. Slide the hands up the shins, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rolling up to standing. Bring the arms up overhead, palms touch. As we exhale, straight back down, forward fold. Inhale, find that halfway lift, flat back. This time as you exhale, you step that left foot back towards the back of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, find your low lunge once again. Inhale, lift the arms. This time, exhale, straighten the front leg, flex that front foot, fold over into your half splits. That nice deep stretch through the hamstrings, the calf. We then inhale, come forwards, plant the hands, step it back, downward dog. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, stepping the foot through, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the arms, low lunge. Palms can come together, hips travel forwards. Inhaling here. As you exhale, reach out in front, big step up to float the back leg up, long spine, square hips. Exhale, standing splits, nose towards the knee. And then bring that right foot down. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, rolling up to standing, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, straight back down, forward fold. Inhale, find that flat back once again. As you exhale, the right foot steps all the way back. Drop the back knee. Inhale, lift the arms, low lunge. And then straighten the front leg, we fold down into your half splits on the other side. So really pulling those toes back, that nice deep stretch through the back of the leg. We then inhale, come forwards, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to walk our hands towards our feet. So start to walk your hands all the way towards the back of the mat. You can bend into the legs, just meeting in a forward fold. And from here, just bend into your legs a little bit more, shake the head, so you're nice and loose through the upper body. You can take a hold of opposite elbows with your hands, just swaying a little bit side to side. Inhale, and exhale. Release your hands back down towards the mat. We'll roll all the way up to standing, this time nice and slow. So just rolling up through the spine. Feel like each vertebrae is stacking on top as you grow nice and tall. And then once we're there, we'll roll the shoulders up, back and down, palms facing forwards, finding your mountain pose here. So make sure your feet are nicely grounded and flat into the mat. Take a big breath in, think about down into the belly, the ribs, the chest, and then exhale it out. From here, we're going to bring our hands onto our hips. We're going to step our right foot in towards the middle of the mat. And then start to take your gaze towards the top of the mat, so down on the ground. We're going to bend into that front leg and start to reach your chest forwards, slowly taking the weight into that front foot, and you can float the back leg up. coming into our warrior three. So we want our hips to be nice and square, that floating leg nice and active. So flex the foot so you kick the heel away, squeeze the core. You can keep your hands where they are, or even out by the sides, or even reaching out in front. Holding here. Now slow with this transition, we start to stand up, try and keep that floating foot off the ground. We then start to cross that left ankle over the right knee and start to bend into your standing leg. We find ourselves in this figure four shape. So we want that left foot nice and flexed, pressing that right knee away, really working into that outer hip. Now here you can bring your hands at the chest, maybe even see if you can get your forearms onto that shin. Inhaling here. If it's available, you can have a go with reaching your hands down towards the ground. Inhale where you are. Exhale to stay. Slowly we rise up wherever we are, uncrossing the legs, plant that foot down. Let's just walk out through the feet a little bit, just stretch out through those ankles. And then we'll go through the other side. So now starting from the middle of the mat, we're going to step our left foot towards the top. Now you can bring your hands onto your hips, or already starting with your hands up overhead, whichever you prefer. We then start to lean that chest forwards, take the weight into the front foot, slow with the transition to float the back leg up. Check in, make sure that foot is nice and active, pressing that heel away. It will help with your balance. Holding here, inhale and exhale. Again, slow with this transition. We come up to standing nice and slowly. Focus on that balance. We then cross that right ankle over your left knee. Start to bend into your standing leg. So you're really working into that outer right hip this time. Flex your right foot, pressing that knee away. You can bring the hands at the chest. Staying here, or if you want, bring the forearms onto that shin, or even still reaching them down towards the mat. Inhale where you are, exhale to stay. Slowly, wherever you are, we uncross the legs, plant that right foot down. Let's just walk out through the feet. And then when you're ready, bringing your feet together, we'll take one vinyasa back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back through your chaturanga, strong core. Inhale, back bend, open the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. As you exhale, stepping that foot through as close as we can between those hands, drop the back knee. Going to keep those back toes tucked this time, and then you're going to bring your palms at the chest. Here we're going to twist. Start to twist using your core over towards the right, hooking your left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Trying to bring your hands towards the middle of your chest, so pressing the top hand into the bottom hand. And then here, slowly start to float the back leg. Not the back leg, the back knee up. Finding our twisted prayer lunge. Inhaling here, holding. Exhale, think about those shoulders away from the ears. Slowly now we unravel, lift the arms all the way up overhead. We find our high lunge. And then as we exhale, drop the back heel down, open those arms, find our warrior two. Gaze forwards, bend into the front leg, roll the shoulders back. Here we're going to flip the front palm, reach the arm all the way up and back. Reverse the warrior. As you exhale, bring those hands all the way down, frame the front foot, step back through a vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend, and exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go through that on the other side. We inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, stepping that foot through. Drop the back knee again, keep the toes tucked under as we bring the palms out the chest. Twisting this time to the left, start to bring your right elbow towards the outside, if we can, hooking it on the outside of that left knee. And then press the top hand into the bottom hand to see if you can get those hands in the middle of your chest. Notice how that starts to twist through your core a little bit more. And then we're going to slowly float the back knee up. Those shoulders away from the ears, holding here. Inhale. And exhale. Strong through your legs. We rise all the way up, bring the arms up overhead. High lunge. Exhale, drop the back heel down, open up into your warrior two. Gaze forwards, shoulders rolling back. Then flip the front palm, reach the arm all the way up and back. Reverse the warrior, reach the arm. Nice big stretch. And then start to bring your hands all the way down, moving back through a vinyasa. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, let's bring your knees down towards the mat. Take a child's pose, hips towards the heels. Slowly now, rolling all the way up. Just roll onto the outside of your left hip to bring your right leg out long. And you're gonna keep that left foot in. Finding our seated tree pose. Flex that front foot. Inhale, lift the arms. As you exhale, reach forwards, take a forward fold over that straight leg. Drawing yourself down. Feeling a nice stretch in your lower back, as well as the back of the legs, your hips. Inhale. And exhale. And again. And exhale. Slowly bring yourself up. Let's switch the sides. Take your left foot out long. Bring your right foot in. And once you're there, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, reaching forwards. Take that forward fold. Again, if wherever we can take a hold, just drawing yourself down. Breathing into the stretch, inhale, and exhale. And slowly rolling all the way up. And I'm just going to bring ourselves all the way back into that seated position. Closing the eyes. And then just bring your hands together at the chest. And namaste.